My name's Maddie Shutt. I'm a proud Indigenous player for the Queensland Reds and Wallaroos, and this is my jersey and its story. I was lucky enough to be one of the first female Reds players to ever wear an Indigenous jersey in competition, and this is just something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought it would be an opportunity to actually do. I was playing around with 3 colours of what I really wanted to tell with the design of the jersey. Training here at Ballymun, we always train in the afternoons and we get absolutely stunning sunsets that have those pinks and those purples, and that's when I realised that that's probably the way that we can make that connection and really hone in on the fact that the Queensland Cub colours are also like what we see in an afternoon. There's over 100 years of rugby history in Queensland. Queensland's unique compared to all the other states because we've always been under the Queensland rugby banner, but it wasn't until 1996 when women actually entered under that banner. And now this year we'll hit the 100th game ever for Queensland Rugby Women's. Another unique factor that's also featured on the jersey is the capping ceremony. That was a 2-year project that completed in 2022, which was obviously turning out to be quite a significant year, which is why it's featured in the middle of the jersey. 2012 was the first year that the Queensland Reds included an Indigenous jersey as part of their playing strip. But it wasn't until 2015 that Super Rugby introduced the Indigenous round. Both of those obviously quite significant. I've tried to capture the Brisbane River. I've also added in wallaby tracks along the river, indicating that eventually it will lead to that green and gold jersey. An Indigenous jersey, being Aboriginal, ties everything in together. Before, you used to have to choose between where you represented your culture through an Indigenous playing strip, or you represented your state or your country, and when they kind of all come together, it's just like, it's the one jersey I'll never ever trade or ever give away.